Welcome to Ready to Work. We are excited that your career journey has led you here. We've designed this Ready to Work program to prepare you to start work as a healthcare professional in as little as 2 to 4 weeks at absolutely no cost. Now that you've taken the first step in the application process, make sure you're officially enrolled. Complete the zero-cost enrollment and you'll be on your way. Our Ready to Work career training program will take you from the classroom straight into a job. We've teamed up with local employers to help build their healthcare team with new candidates just like you. With great pay and fantastic benefits, landing a job with our partner employers will be as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. Hey guys, it's Katie Garcia from Ready to Work. We are so glad you are here. We had just a little bit of a tech difficulty with our video, but we will show it at the end again. So sorry about that. Anyways, we're super excited you're here. I am going to do just a quick overview of the program. I'm going to go over some information about Fast Track, so make sure you guys have all of that information. And then at the end, we'd love for you to ask questions. We would love to know kind of where you guys are at in the process, and if there's anything that we can do to help you. So let's jump into the presentation. So at Ready to Work, our mission is simple. We want to provide a solution around skills achievements that lead into a job, that lead into a career. So it's not just about getting the education component. It's not just about getting the job, but it's really about marrying those two together to make sure you know exactly what you're working towards, and you know at the end of the Ready to Work program that you are going to have a job in healthcare. So currently, we are currently working in Boston as well as Detroit. And in Boston, Mass General Brigham is currently hiring for that health systems medical assistant. They're looking for motivated candidates, reliable candidates, and those that are trained and qualified. And so a lot of our learners say to us, I'm motivated, I'm reliable, but I'm just missing that qualification piece. And that's where we come in to help. So Ready to Work, we are powered by UMass Global in Boston. They're our education partner. And it is a completely free employment screening and qualification program. With UMass Global, with Ready to Work, we'll take you through everything you need to know to become a healthcare professional in just as little as 3 weeks. Some of our students do it a little bit faster. Some of our students need a little bit more time, but it's really built around your schedule. You get to be successful in the program because it's built for you to be able to do it anytime, anywhere. And those jobs, they're paying up to $20 an hour for candidates who successfully complete the program. So it's a great, great career move. So again, as I mentioned, currently hiring for that health systems medical assistant position at Mass General. A lot of our candidates, they complete the program. We have a job placement team on the back end. Once you're ready for that, that'll help make sure that you get your resume together and that you are interview ready. So we will, again, help you through every step of the way so you never feel like you're doing it by yourself. So with that job, we always like to say there's great sample benefits when you work for a hospital, when you work for a health system. So many of our employer partners have benefit packages, which include medical, dental, and vision, tuition reimbursement. So if you want to, continue on with training, there's other options down the road. Retirement plans, they give you scrubs to start, paid time off, and some even offer shift differentials. So these definitely vary by employer, they vary by location, but this is just some of the benefits that you can expect if you are hired on. So let's talk about the program steps that will take you into that job. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to complete the online job training. The job training, it's all online. You can do it from any device. If you have 30 minutes on your lunch break, you can do a module. If you have time in the evening, in the mornings, weekends, it's really made for you to pick up and start up when you have the time. Once you've completed either all or some of the online job training, then you'll need to do 2 in-person lab sessions. Those, again, are conveniently scheduled. A lot of times they are on the weekends. Some of our candidates like to do labs in the morning and then again in the afternoon to get them done in one day, but you can also break those up. From there, there's a Ready to Work qualifying exam. And if you have done the online job training as well as the labs, you will be more than ready to take that qualifying exam. And that's just going to show that you have the skills and that you're ready to go into the hiring process. So once you complete that exam, you'll be ready to be set up for interviews with our employer partners and meet with our job placement team, polish your resume, and apply. So very, again, step-by-step process, and our learner support team is here to help you every step of the way. So the one thing we definitely wanted to mention today to make sure you guys knew about it is our fast track program. So this could help even expedite the hiring process even faster. So if you have one or more years of experience in healthcare, if you already have some healthcare certifications, or maybe you've started some medical training but you haven't quite finished it, you could qualify for fast track. And basically, fast track allows you to take some assessments, do some test out scenarios to make sure that you are ready to work in a healthcare organization as a medical assistant. And if you meet those qualifications, then you can get working with our job placement team faster, get hired on faster. So if you think you might qualify, or even if you're on the fence about qualifying, definitely contact learner support and they can get a little bit more information from you and kind of go through your personal scenario, and we can determine if you qualify for fast track. The other thing that I wanted to mention is the final three steps of the Ready to Work program. So this is after you've completed the online content as well as the labs. So again, we already talked about the first step is completing that Ready to Work exam. Then you'll start hiring or interviewing for jobs. Once you are hired on, we call it the 90-day countdown starts. So, and you must stay employed with our Ready to Work partner for at least 90 days to receive your certificate of completion from Ready to Work. And again, you must stay hired on for 90 days in order to sit for your national certification exam. And the national certification exam is covered by Ready to Work as long as you're staying employed for those 90 days. Sometimes we get the question of, during those 90 days, am I not an employee? Like, do I not get benefits? Like, how does that all work? You are a full-fledged employee during those 90 days with the health system. This is just the last requirements for Ready to Work. So another question we also get is, why 90 days? So the 90-day requirement, it was really put in place to ensure we're providing the top-notch candidates to our employer partners. We want to make sure we're giving them the best of the best candidates to have what it takes to keep and secure that job for 90 days. That helps us make sure that we're continuing to offer the best jobs out there possible to our candidates as well. And we also want to make sure it's a right fit for you, our candidates, and that you land exactly where you want to be and need to be. So again, staying employed for the 90 days should not be a problem for anybody who goes through our program, but it's just a little bit of a last completion step that we put into place for the program. So another question we get a lot from some of our candidates is, what do you mean that Ready to Work is free? And when we say free, we mean free. It's tuition free and it's risk free. Everything's covered: your enrollment fees, your ebooks and course materials, your virtual lab practices, your hands-on lab training, lab supplies and materials. Again, your national certification test is covered by Ready to Work as long as you've met that 90-day requirement. Resume development, job placement help, working with our job placement team, all included. So the only thing we ask for from our candidates is commitment, motivation, and your time. We are looking for candidates who are ready to learn. They are ready to take the next step in their career. They're ready for a job in healthcare. Those are the type of candidates that we're looking for, as well as our employer partners are looking for those types of candidates as well. So I would encourage you, if you haven't already signed up, we'd love to get you enrolled in the program today. We're again hiring for that health systems medical assistant. Mass General Brigham in Boston is currently hiring. And we're also hiring in Detroit. So depending on where you're from, if they're Boston or Detroit, we have some options for both of those markets. So from here, let's open it up to some questions and see what you guys have going on today. All right. So we have a question on, is there a graduation upon completion? At this point, there is not a graduation, but again, after those 90 days, you will be able to sit for your national placement exam as well as receive your certificate of completion. Great question. Let's see what else is popping up today. We also did want to mention, if when you're ready for the lab portion of the program, keep your eye out on text messages and emails from our learner support team, and they will have information on how to sign up for labs, where lab locations are, and the times, where in the city they are. So keep an eye out for texts and emails from our learner support team. And if you think you're ready for labs and you haven't heard from if you haven't heard from us, contact learner support and they can look and see where you're at in the program and determine if you are ready for labs. So what happens if you're not able to pass the requirement? So we do give you a couple chances to pass the different tests. So if you don't pass, you'll work with our learner support team and they can make sure that you have what you need to hopefully pass the next time. We haven't had not passing be a problem, but we're also here we have practice tests that you can do. We have skill check tests that you can do. So we're very well-rounded to help make sure that you are successful in the program. Great question. Let's see what else. Do we have an advisor? So you do have someone from our Ready to Work team and learner support that you can always reach out to. So anytime you're wondering, where am I at in the program? What's next? Oh, I might need a little help with, this certain thing, this certain module, or I have some more questions about labs. Our learner support team is always available to you. So you can think of them like your advisor. Great question. Do you have to work full time? The answer is no. Many of our employer partners have part-time options as well as full-time options. So once you make it to that hiring portion of the program, you can talk with our job placement team and they can get a little bit more information about what you're looking for. Are you looking for nights? Are you looking for weekends? Are you looking for part-time daytime? Are you looking for full-time? And then basically we can go through the jobs that are available and figure out where you're going to fit best in based on your schedule. So we really tailor the job applications to what's going to work for our candidate, because there are a lot of jobs that are currently available. So the Ready to Work program, the Health Systems Medical Assistant, it is not a credit program, if you will. It's a certificate program. So your certificate of completion will come from us, and then the partner that's providing the education is UMass Global. Great question. Let's see what else you guys are thinking about today. So the other thing, we wanted to mention is sometimes people get a little bit nervous about coming to labs because they don't know what to expect. If you're on our YouTube channel, we have done a couple live sessions with a couple of our lab instructors, one from Detroit, Deanna, and one from Detroit, Nicole. So if you have questions about what to expect at labs, definitely go back and watch those. They talk you through what you can expect for that entire lab session, and what to bring, what to do if you're afraid of needles, what you're going to learn that day. So I definitely encourage you to watch those lives as well. And then we've also did a live recently with Mass General Brigham, and there's some really good hiring information in there as well. So if you're looking for a little bit more information on what the hiring process is like with our employer partners, as well as what labs are like, I would definitely encourage you to watch those lives as well. So it doesn't look like I'm seeing any more questions for today. We really appreciate you all joining us. We'll be back soon with another live. If you haven't signed up yet, definitely sign up. We'd love to have you be part of the program. If you currently signed up and you have questions about where you're at in the program, or you need anything from our team, reach out to readytowork@campused.com, and we will be happy to help you and happy to help you keep tracking along through the program. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and we will see you again next time. Welcome to Ready to Work. We are excited that your career journey has led you here. We've designed this Ready to Work program to prepare you to start work as a healthcare professional in as little as 2 to 4 weeks at absolutely no cost. Now that you've taken the first step in the application process, make sure you're officially enrolled. Complete the zero-cost enrollment and you'll be on your way. Our Ready to Work career training program will take you from the classroom straight into a job. We've teamed up with local employers to help build their healthcare team with new candidates just like you. With great pay and fantastic benefits, landing a job with our partner employers will be as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. First, you'll complete the online job training to learn the foundations you need for success in healthcare. The online training has been set up to be completed anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. Step 2. Once you've completed your online courses, you'll be ready to start in-person labs. All you need to do is sign up for lab sessions held in your area. Our seasoned instructors will take you through a variety of exercises to ensure you gain the hands-on experience required to start your new job as a practicing medical assistant. In addition to attending live labs, you'll also have the opportunity for more practice through our virtual simulators. Step 3. You made it. Now the easy part. It's time to build your new resume to show Ready to Work employers you have the skills they're looking for in new hires. We'll walk you through every step to ensure you're ready to put your best foot forward and get started in your new career right away. Our learner support team is available 24/7 to help with any questions and assist with national certification and a certificate of completion from our university partners. With Ready to Work, you have everything you need to start your new career in healthcare. So what are you waiting for? Let's get ready to work.